On April 28th of 2024, we went to LAX to board our Emirates flight to Dubai, which was our connection point for our flight to South Africa. We flew on an Airbus 380, which has great space in economy class, especially on this particular flight. Because of flooding in Dubai a week or so before our trip, the plane was comparatively empty, with many passengers laying across seats to sleep. It didn't hurt that our seats were near the emergency exit and no one sat between us. We left LAX, and 15 hours and over 8,000 miles later, we landed in Dubai. Dan and I stayed in the Old City, which is by the Dubai Creek and has lots of character and points of interest, including museums like the Coffee Museum and the Museum of Illusions. Our hotel was the Arabian Courtyard, which had interesting decor, good rooms, and was right across from the oldest building in Dubai, the Al Fahidi Fort, built in 1787. The fort is also apparently a great museum for Dubai culture and history, but unfortunately it was closed for renovations when we were there. Early the morning after we arrived, we set out to explore the historic neighborhoods on our way to Dubai Creek. It was wonderful. There were streets, courtyards, and alleyways lined with shops and businesses of all kinds. Some sections were dedicated to Indian shops. They even had a Hindu temple, and Christian churches for that matter. And of course, mosques. This is a racing boat built in 1971, which had 72 rowers and belonged to the sheikh who developed the modern Dubai. More renovation. You could get a ticket for an Abra to take you across the Dubai Creek for under 50 cents, but we paid $10 for a cruise up and down the river before they dropped us off at the other side. On the other side are many famous covered markets, or souks. There was a mattress souk, but we didn't see that one. Here is the spice souk. I don't even know what the unmarked products could be here. These are just a small sample of what can be obtained at this shop alone. Here's the textile souk. But like all other markets, they sell other items as well. The Grand Souk is very large and has all types of goods and eateries. The streets around the markets have their own shops and restaurants. Then we made our way to the gold souk. The gold souk has items of gold and silver, both tasteful and ostentatious. At all the other souks, the shopkeepers made their pitch for our business, but not this one. They could tell who had the means for their products. An Iranian mosque. Behind it, these old towers supposedly collected breezes through their high windows and funneled them down to the building below. A man with a falcon we happened upon. It was already getting hot, so we hired a driver through the hotel and went off to explore modern Dubai. Our first stop was the Dubai Mall. There were many models of planned communities to buy into throughout all the malls in Dubai. Then we stopped by the Frame. Like St. Louis Arch, you can take an elevator up for viewing. This is the Museum of the Future. It has 23 floors for exploring the future of science, technology, and innovation. The Arabic lettering are windows and are a poem about the future. Then we pushed on to the Palm Jumeirah, a group of man-made islands with beaches, hotels, businesses, and restaurants. But first we stopped at the Burj Al Arab. It's on its own little island just off the shore of this water park, the Wild Wadi Water Park. And this is the Burj Al Arab, the only 7-star hotel in the world. It's made to look like a sail, and I don't know why it's 7 stars. We didn't go in it. Hotel Atlantis on the Palms in Palm Jumeirah, and the Weird Atlantis Royal Hotel. There are many examples of modern architecture in Dubai, and more traditional ones. This is Blue Water Island, another man-made island near Palm Jumeirah, where you can see the Ain Dubai, the world's largest observation wheel. The Mall of the Emirates, where we went to see the Ski Dubai, where you can ski inside a building. The man-made slopes are 280 feet high and 260 feet wide, and up to 1,300 feet long. Slopes aren't shown here, just the sledding. The whole place is kept at a temperature of 24.8 Fahrenheit. And yes, that's real fake snow falling. And if you don't like skiing, you can sled or swim with penguins. We swung back to the Dubai Mall to see the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa. The mandatory model, and a map to Burj Khalifa. On the way was the underwater zoo, a tank 167 feet long with 264,000 gallons of water in it. And then, ta-da! The Burj Khalifa is 2,717 feet tall without the antenna and has 163 floors. Below is a periodic giant water show, not shown. And a grand show on the building sides. whole city is lit up like Vegas, and we saw only a sample. We ended our day at the hotel restaurant a little worse for wear. We wanted to have camel, but they were out, so I had spaghetti. There are so many things to see and do in Dubai that you would probably need a week just to scratch the surface. But we only had a day, and besides, we were on our way to Africa.